Hello, Sagittarius, the Archer. Your keywords are I see. I'm Noelle with followtheplanets.com. Also at Facebook and Instagram, I read astrology and tarot. You can contact me there if you'd like a reading. I'm going to tell you a lot of things going on this month. We've entered eclipse season, and you have one in your house, in your sign, and let's go there because that's the first one that we've got on June 5th. We've got a lunar full moon eclipse in your sign. Please watch my video about eclipses, what to prepare for, what to do, what not to do, so that it can make it a little more of a smooth journey. With this eclipse here, this is in your first house. So this is something is shining a light on you. Something's coming to an end. Something's coming to an accumulation with how you present yourself, how your self-expression, how you show up. Your life purpose, your direction. Something is being exposed here, and I'm going to let you know that this one is a hard one here, and this is really a lot about relationships, Sagittarius, but the conflict here is in the home, how you want to take action in your home on a creative level or spiritual level. Some sort of it's a mystery where you want to take this action, but there's some sort of conflict in what you want for yourself, how you want to do it. And what I'm going to tell you to do that will help this is to get organized in your career. If you can really get organized in your career, make health and working out part of that. So you're going to get organized, get a daily calendar, get that functional daily calendar, what you're going to do with all your time each day, surrounded around work. When you're going to work out in your breaks, surrounded around work. Bring lunch or bring your food to work. Really get healthy. I'm going to say that's what's going to help you during this eclipse on the 5th, which is a rough one. Then we move to the solar eclipse on the 20th. This is in Cancer in your 9th house. So this is a push and pull here, because we've got Mercury retrograde also in the 9th house in Cancer. So it's like you want to start a new beginning in something expansive, maybe with your home, maybe something where you're adding another room or adding another part to it. But the thing is you don't want to sign a contract with a new contractor to get this going, this new beginning in your home, something expansive, something worldwide. It's anything domestic, family, it's feminine, it's mom, it's security, it's anything domestic, and how you want to expand this, how you want to maybe make it surrounded around something with higher education. Maybe this is something you studied. It's culture, it's worldwide, it's in the future. So these are the areas that this new beginning are taking place. But with Mercury retrograde, you're going to have to step back, redo, retalk, recommunicate. There might be misunderstandings in order for you to move forward. And then we've got on the 4th of July, there's 3 eclipses this eclipse season. They come in 2s or 3s, and we have 3, and this one is a lunar eclipse in your 2nd house of income. Excuse me. where you, something is coming to an end with how you earn money, your possessions, your work, your daily routine, your work ethic. Something is coming to an end in this area, and it does have to do with your career. Now, Mercury's retrograde still, so what you want to expand on domestically is still up for review, and that's something that needs to be taken into account. But at the same time, we've got some good aspects here, so there's an opportunity. So with this full moon ending something in your career, your earned income, your work, it has to do with authority, a male figure. It's long term, something coming into an end in that area. Your public image is in alignment, and there is also an opportunity here with how you want to propel yourself into the future with your work. There's an opportunity at the same time, and it's grounding, it's structured, there's a method, it's been thought out, it's planned, it's reliable, but it could be a shock and a surprise at the same time. It's about propelling you into the future, technology, science, humanitarianism, those type of things, social awareness, and it's regarding your health too. So what do you need? And this is all very positive. There's opportunities here. So what do you need to do better for your health, your eating habits, your daily function, how you schedule your days, your working out? How is that put into that schedule every day, and how can all of this propel you into the future? Now, you are ruled by Jupiter, the planet of optimism, luck, abundance, being expansive. So Jupiter went retrograde on May 15th, and it'll stay retrograde in Capricorn, which is your second house. So how you want to expand is really up for review through September 12th. Okay, and how you want, that's when it goes direct, September 12th. So how you want to expand, and what is transformational in this expansion in your work, the way you earn money, your possessions, your ethic at work, your routines. What do you want to expand and transform? What in this area needs to end that's not working, so that you can transform it into a rebirth in a big way? Because your ruler, Jupiter, and Pluto are traveling next to each other backwards. And because they're backwards, they're not so strong. So this is something that you need to review on what you need to transform so that you can expand like you do, Sagittarius, in a big worldwide way. Okay, so think about that. And then they're going to come exact on June 30th. So you may have an epiphany that day. Something may come up, but they're still asleep. They're still in retrograde. So, but the fact that they're together, that's going to be a theme for you. Getting rid of what doesn't work for you in your income, your work, and how you can transform it even better, even bigger, right, Sagittarius? Okay, so we've got several things going on as well with the other planets. Mercury is retrograde, as I mentioned. So Mercury is going retrograde on June 18th, and it goes direct on July 11th. So Mercury is retrograde in your 9th house in Cancer. So The area of your life is how you want to expand. That is your element. Ninth house is your element. Knowledge, abundance, being expansive, growth, worldwide, big picture. You're a visionary. You want to see into the future. How do you want to expand on this? With something with the home, something domestic, something female, security, your sanctuary. How do you want to expand that? And as you move forward, and with Mercury going retrograde on the 18th, there's going to be, you're going to have to review it. Watch my video about Mercury retrograde and what are some actions to take and what not to take. And miscommunication can happen, so you got to be very clear during Mercury retrograde what's going on. And that's exactly why you shouldn't be signing contracts. If it's a contract, you got to read. We need to move forward in life, I know, but you got to read that fine print and make it open-ended. Make it something where you review again in a month, something like that, because due to circumstance, it just could switch. So with this, I want you to take notes on what happens on June 1st, what you're thinking, what you're talking about, who you're talking to, what you're reading, what you're doing all day June 5th. It's going to come back again July 9th through the 14th. And we have more dates to talk about in July, but I also want you to take notes what happens June 13th through the 22nd. That's going to come back in July as well. June 13th through the 22nd, what are you thinking about? What are you reading? Who are you talking to? What are you doing all day, every one of those days? Write that down. It'll come back at the end of July. And then more notes I want you to take, because opportunities are going to come up in this area of your life where it involves, let me see here, it involves your health, your work, your health, and your daily work functioning routines, also small pets. So there's an opportunity with this work and how you function, employees, employers, your health, how you eat, how you work out, your daily function with this area is going to get propelled. There's an opportunity for it to propel into the future that could be surprising, out of the blue, but yet it's grounded. So it could involve technology, science, and humanitarianism. And it's grounded. So it's something still grounded in that it's been thought about. There's a structure, there's a method. So with this opportunity, look and see what happens on June 4th. Write down, again, who you're talking to, what you're thinking about, what you're reading, all of that. What you're doing all day June 4th. It's going to come back on June 30th. June 30th. It's a pretty big day here for you. These talks want to be expanded, exposed, created. These talks are about a purpose and a direction. So especially on June 30th, I want you to take notes, but also take notes through July 3rd about these talks with this opportunity and what you're doing each day, from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed. And then on July 20th to 22nd, July 20th to 22nd, you can move forward. Things with this opportunity, things will be a little more concrete and solid. You'll know what you're getting yourself into, but it's positive. Okay, Sagittarius. So those are the dates with Mercury, and then we have Venus is retrograde right now. Venus is asleep. The planet of love is sleeping. She's getting her beauty sleep because that's what she's about. She's about beauty, about pleasure, art, VIPs, charm, and grace. And she is asleep until June 24th, when she goes direct in Gemini. And Gemini Sagittarius is your partnership sector. So what you need to do is rethink your partnership. And partnership, this is contractual. This is a business partner or a marriage. This is about equality in sharing. It's that those are the areas that it is. So you could be really rethinking about this, how to make it more beautiful, how to make it more workable. You since it's love, are you reassessing marriage? It could have to do with money as well. Are you it's a good time to rethink about money and in your partnerships, what you care about in your partnerships, because when it goes direct on the 24th, you can start to take more action in love in your partnership. Your charm, beauty, pleasure. You can take more action in finding artwork and doing those types of things. That's the best time to do it. So if you've been following me, I asked you to take notes on April 9th, and with it in Gemini, what were you talking about? What were you thinking about love? What were you thinking about pleasure and doing things and having fun? And what did you do all day on April 9th? Because June 19th to June 30th is going to come back. So write down what you're doing and match it with that day of April 9th. Write down between June 19th and June 30th what you're doing and what you're thinking about, and see what comes back. Okay, and then we have Mars. Mars is in your 4th house of home, and this home seems to be a theme for you. It is for everybody with Cancer so prominent, but actions out of your home are really good to take, and get very creative with these actions out of your home. And this is up through June 27th. Really take action in making your home a better place, working out of your home, even doing yoga and meditation, something more spiritual, getting creative, getting very creative in your home. Switch things up, move things around, see if it works better. Creativity has no boundaries. So, maybe make a space for you for a creative project, or a space where you can play your guitar or paint or dance, or have a microphone set up if you want to be singing and things like that. So make space for that creativity and make it spiritual. Make it something that's going to have a healing effect, something that you're going to be healed through. Make it spiritual. Set up a space where you can meditate and do yoga in your home. So that's a very positive space there for you. All right, Sagittarius, that is everything I have for the month of June for you. Everything specific to your chart. So this is a general basis. Please watch my videos on eclipses, Venus retrograde, and Mercury retrograde. I'm Noelle with followtheplanets.com. Also on Facebook and Instagram. You can contact me there for some readings. Thanks so much, The Archer.